Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on Happy RC Flyer here on YouTube. Today is Tools and Tips Tuesday, and today we have a tip for you. It's how to set up your flight timer on your NX radio. We'll be using the NX10 by Spectrum today, but this will apply to any of the NX lineup, so like your NX6, NX7, NX8, NX10, NX14, I think your NX20 is all going to have the same menu, as well as the SE lineup, the special edition versions of the NX. And once you get this concept, I believe that you'll be able to apply it to any of the Spectrum radios. So the ones that may differ maybe more than some of this, than the NX radio, would be probably like the IX series, which is Android operating system. But you'll get the idea on how to set it up on a 3-position switch, and I think feel pretty confident in the fact that once I show you on the NX that you'll be able to get the idea and be able to set it up on the other radios. So hopefully you find this tip helpful. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That helps grow the channel and helps grow the hobby. Most of my viewers are not subscribed, and that'll help me out quite a bit. So hope you consider doing that. This is where you'll find the unsponsored, unbiased perspective. Nobody pays me to make these videos. I don't make any money on these. Nobody's giving me free items or discounted items to try to sell or promote anything. And so we just do it out of the enjoyment of sharing in the hobby and the fun of the hobby. So hopefully you find some of these tips helpful, and if you do, hit the like button. Share it with a friend that you think might enjoy it. And without any further ado, let's get started. As I mentioned already, this is the NX10 radio, and so we'll see how we can get it set up to where you'll be able to see it real well and be able to see the menu option. Okay, let's try this. We got some interruptions out there at the airfield, and the mosquitoes were terrible. I think I donated some blood, so hopefully we'll be able to see this a little bit better. I know sometimes the camera doesn't want to focus on another screen, LCD screen of sorts, so we'll see. We're a little bit improvised studio here, so hopefully this will work out. Again, this is the Spectrum NX10, but your menus should be pretty much the same on most of your Spectrum radios. We're going to take this roller dial, we're going to press in on it. It's going to bring up the function list. We're going to scroll down to the 10th option, or the 10th item on your function list, and then again we're going to press in on this to select timer, and there you have it. Opens up the timer menu. You can see the options there. You can rename it. We're going to leave it named timer 1. There are modes to the timer, so you can adjust the modes, and again to select, I'm just using this dial, so I'm pushing in on it to select it. Roll it to toggle through. There's countdown, there's stopwatch, which is count upwards, and then of course you can inhibit or turn the timer all the way off. For the sake of demonstration, we'll put it on stopwatch. We're going to scroll down. This next one where it says start, this determines what your timer switch is on your controller. So whatever you assign under the start option is going to choose what you do on the controller to start it. So in this case, it's already set up as default. Sorry, it's not showing the camera very well, or it's not showing the screen. So it's default to throttle stick, and then as you can see there, it says anything over 25% is going to activate the timer. Now you can change that percentage. You can just scroll down to it. Oops, you can scroll down to it. You can adjust that from 25. You could put it 1 if you want. But I prefer to have it on a 3-position switch, so you just select over. Sorry, it keeps losing focus, guys. Bear with me here. Select. When you select it, whatever you toggle, and you can scroll through and see your options of what you can assign it to. You can do it on a knob, a lever, your rudder stick, aileron stick, throttle stick, all your different toggle switches. What you can do, the easiest way, once you know what switch you want to assign it to, just press in and select, and then toggle the switch that you want it to assign to. And I'm toggling this switch G. This is usually where I put my timer. It's a 3-position. So as I toggle this, it is assigning it to switch G, and then I'm going to select it. So once it's selected, then I'm going to deselect the last position, or position 2. So as you'll see here, what it should look like is your O position should be deselected, your 1 position should be selected, and then your 2 positions should be deselected. And the reason we're going to do that is we're going to go down here we're going to activate, we're going to inhibit, we're going to go to the next menu, and here's where you clear out your timer or reset your timer. So we're going to select clear, and for the switch to clear it, we're also going to assign it to that same 3-position switch, which is switch G. When we do that, we have to go in here and we have to make sure that we deselect the 1 and leave number 2 selected or highlighted. The reason we're going to do that is because we're going to have 3 positions. One where the timer is stopped, one where it started, and then the other position to clear out or reset the timer. So now we're going to go back. We're going to go back to our main menu, and there we have it. It says 0. So when I kick it up into the first position, or technically it's the second position because it's all the way down as a stop timer, the first position starts the timer. And then if I go from the first position, or technically I guess it's the second position, back where it came from, then it stops the timer. So to start and stop the timer, you just use the first 2 positions. There's the timer. And then to reset the timer, I switch it all the way up and it zeroes it out. And then when I'm ready to start flying again, I just drop it down. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it's kind of hard to see. There's the first 2 positions, starting and stopping the timer. And then if you want to clear it, you just hit that 3rd position. So again, the 10th menu, or the 10th item on the screen, you can change this to countdown if you know how long your airplane flies, or helicopter, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be an airplane. You can go in here, say, oh, it's going to be 10 minutes. I want it to count down so it'll hit the alarm. And you can adjust that time to whatever you want. Hopefully this will help you to be a little more familiar with your menu setting in your Spectrum radio. And then again, here it is. It's counting down from 10. So hope you found that helpful. We'll have some more tools and tip videos and show you some more cool things you can do with your Spectrum radio. The Spectrum radios are pretty cool looking. I have the orange trim package on this. You can purchase these, and if you want to see a link for them, just drop a comment in the video and I can post the link in the video description. But I think it makes the radio look pretty cool. This is not a special edition. This is just the generic NX10 radio, and then it's got the orange trim package. So it's got the little orange rings around it, and then I put these little colored toggle switch indicators on it. So kind of a quick little visual while you're flying. You look down, kind of helps you remember which switches do different things. So anyway, I hope you found that helpful. We'll probably have future tools and tips and future tips on the Radio Masters as we're becoming more familiar with that one and starting to use that radio some more. So I don't know if I'll totally abandon Spectrum, but for now we're still using Spectrum. So I hope you found that tip helpful. Again, if you liked the video, hit the big thumbs up. Share it with a friend. Drop a comment or question if you have one. I don't have all the answers, but somebody out there does, and we can find the answers together. So thanks again for tuning in to another video. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.